Yo, how's it, man? Alright, let's jump straight in. So, over here, don't be tempted to distribute this in because this thing is factorized and it equals 0. If that's the case, you grab each factor and make them equal 0. So that's exactly what I've done here. Here's factor 1, I make that guy equal 0. And then make sure to separate your solutions with the word OR. Here's factor 2, and I'll just grab him and make him equal to 0. And now I've got to work on getting x on its own with both of them. In this equation, I'm going to divide both sides by 2, which will just leave me with a first solution of x equals 0. On this side, I'm firstly going to take the 4 over, and it becomes negative 4. And then I need to get rid of this 3, so I divide both sides by 3 over here. And I get my second solution to be minus 4 over 3. If you pop that into the calculator, it does not simplify, it just stays like that. So let's have a look where our 2 marks are coming from. You're purely just going to get the marks for your solutions. So if you're comfortable enough, you can jump straight to the solutions. Next question, we've also been asked to solve for x here. And we have a massive clue. I can smell the quadratic formula when they give me this clue. So I've just grabbed the quadratic formula here. This little tick means it is on the formula sheet. And then the a, b, and c values are extracted from standard form. So we've got to go get standard form with this thing. To do that, we're just going to move this minus 1 over and it becomes plus 1, and then we can get our a, b, and c values. Okay, after we've done that, here's a, this minus 4 is b, and this 1 is c. I'm going to chuck them into this formula. Okay, so I've made the necessary replacements. Just remember to use brackets if your number is a negative. It always helps with the substitution. Even if they're positive, I use brackets. I just see the multiplication better. Okay, now do not waste time doing mental maths here. This is going straight in the calculator. So when you type it in the calculator, just do the plus 1 first, press equals, and then they want 2 decimal places, so we're going to switch from basically our standard form to decimal format, and then we're going to round off to 2 decimal places. The 7 rounds the 0 up to a 1, so our first solution is 1,71. Okay, now don't retype the next one, just press right on your calculator and then go to the positive over here, rewrite it with a negative, and then press equals, and here lies our second solution. This 2 will round that 9 down, so it just stays 0.29, and there's our second solution. And lastly, let's have a look at where the marks are coming from. I get 1 for standard form. I get 1 mark for substitution into the quadratic formula, and a mark for each answer, which makes up our 4 marks.